Hello, this is RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mobile Weekly / Mobile Q&A, where we go over all the latest news that happened during the week of mobile and answer your questions live. If you have a question you want to ask, just ask it in the comment section down below and we will answer it before the end of the show. Alright guys, so the big headline news definitely for today is the fact that the Galaxy Note 9, the S Pen feature that we were hearing so much about, according to Ice Universe over on Twitter, is that it is a Bluetooth S Pen. That is huge in my opinion. We have asked about this happening for a long time, and overall it's just really a big change. Now, so the S Pen in past years has just been basically the tip connects with the screen technology, and that's what makes it just such a fine pen on there. It's the same things that Wacom tablets use. But it being a Bluetooth device adds a couple of different things. Basically, it's going to be able to add functionality to your phone. How is it? Well, he gives the example of we're going to see things like music control. So you're at least expecting two buttons then, like either pause, play, and forward and back, or something along those lines. But I would expect at least two buttons then, if not just a standard one button. Long range self timer, so you're actually going to be able to click it and it will take the photo basically. So you have like a selfie taker to help you out now with your photos or videos, which is really great for me. So basically I can put this on a gimbal and then use the pen to start the video. I think that's a really cool ability to do. But basically, this is going to be the first real big change in the S Pen in years. I mean, the whole idea that you're going to be able to do so much more functionality with the pen is exciting. More than just write, basically. Non-pen features, as he's saying right here. So this is really cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about this, because for me, this is something I am definitely looking forward to. This paired with the Note 9's 4,000 milliamp battery and possibly some better camera taking technology, hopefully in the selfie camera, is really exciting to me. I'm really interested to see this overall. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below as we move on to the other stories, but I'm very curious to hear your guys' thoughts. Alright, now the other thing is the Galaxy X, the foldable Samsung smartphone that will be announced at MWC next year in February. The big thing about this phone is this is going to be a risky experimental phone. We don't know how it will succeed. We know it's going to bend, but that's all we know. So the big thing about it is that now they're saying on Android Authority is that, you know what, it may be actually just bending 2/3 of the way. Now, this is a image that is a patent by Oppo, so this is not a patent by Samsung, just to let you know, but they used it as kind of a tool to give you an idea of how 2/3 would be, basically, that the bottom part might bend, but maybe not the entire phone. Now, overall, what we know about this phone is that when it's closed, it's going to be about a 4 to 4.5 inch display. When you open it, however, it is going to be a 7 to 8 inch display. That is really nice because you're essentially going to be able to have a tablet in your pocket. Now, it's going to be more interesting of how it's going to be looking overall. We've seen a lot of like banana style, like longer phones, or even like a flip phone kind of style. I'm really hoping they really stick to more of a ability that it looks like a tablet when you open it up and it looks like a smartphone when you close it. But we'll have to wait and see. It's going to be a smaller screen on the front, so I think that's going to kind of be interesting. I wonder if you're really going to use the front screen more for like a calling or typing more so, and then when you open it up, that's going to really be all your multimedia. Very curious to see this. But yeah, it's interesting to see where this is going to go, and I will tell you, this design is not the same than what I may have seen behind closed doors at one point. Alright, now we have another source that's saying that the LG V40 is going to go all out with its cameras, which I think that LG honestly should. I think that's a big thing that LG needs to do for their next smartphone to really make an impact. So it's going to have a total of 5 cameras, 2 in the front, 3 in the back. You're going to have the front having a real face unlock that is secure, like Apple and like Oppo. You've seen that on theirs. And the biggest part about it is it's going to have 3 cameras in the back, so we might get a zoom and a wide angle that LG is known for, which is really great news. I would be excited for that, and I would think it's some kind of way to be more in the game during the fall, because as of right now, I don't see LG really getting in the game this year, and this might be something that can get them in there and get people looking at this smartphone, because other than the people that bought the LG V30, I don't know if that many people would buy the 40 unless they come with something big this time around. All right, and our next bit of news is a full 360 look at the Pixel 3 and 3 XL has been leaked out, and yes, we still have the ridiculously silly looking notch that no one asked for on the Pixel XL, and it is not present on the Pixel 3. My thing is why are, like, I don't know if the renders are so bad, but it is so much bezel on the top and bottom with these cameras, and I'm wondering, do they really need to be that big on the bezels for the top and the bottom? Especially, like, it's a huge chin for the bottom. So I'm hoping that these aren't accurate, at least the bottom, because I feel like that you don't need that big. Like, we have seen phones like the Samsung have way less at the top and bottom without doing that. So it's really something that I hope to see that we get better quality with, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes. And a pretty interesting leak from Microsoft, and someone did these really awesome 3D renders, which we'll get to in a second, but basically a pocketable Surface is being worked on. And the big thing is about it that it could be a bendable screen from LG. Now, this is a really interesting style overall for it to have, and I'm very curious to see what it will have. Now, as I said, there have been 3D renders of it by David Breer. I want to say that's how you pronounce the name. But it basically looks like, you know, a 3DS kind of design, but with a computer full on. And he did some really cool looking designs and everything like that. Even though it's funny because sometimes he has like a Mac background. But all these really interesting kind of concepts on how it could work. Overall, I'd be really interested to see something like this. I just don't know. I think what he created is too far into the future for what we're going to be getting, say, next year. I think, if anything, this is something that could be a couple of years off. But if it comes this year, don't get me wrong, I would be pleasantly surprised. But we'll have to wait and see, and I would buy this on the spot, and that's something I haven't said about a Microsoft product in a long time. If ever, actually. Bit of news, just basically a nice update on the ISO technology, ISOCELL technology, ISOCELL technology from Samsung, and this could be coming more than likely on the S10. It might be coming on the Note 9, but just a bit of improvements overall on the camera quality. So I'm obviously really excited for any improvement on camera quality. I think as long as it keeps getting better, we're going to keep getting new phones, because camera quality is one of the biggest things that makes me want to always upgrade my phone. Is if the camera quality is improved, that's a highlight for me. And battery life. All right, so we finally, I think we talked about this 3 weeks ago, that it was gonna finally be over, and then another week after that, I think we got yet again, Samsung was going to appeal it. We finally, on the very first Samsung and Apple trial, have a resolution. This trial has been going on since the S2, the Galaxy S2. We're on the S8. We're on the S9. So it's like, you know, it's so long ago when this started. This trial started in between the S2 and the S9, when Samsung was really becoming a threat to Apple back in 2011, actually. So did I get that right? Yeah, I think I got that right. So it has finally been settled out of court. All this time, not even important. Basically, all the legal fees and everything that they spent on this trial settled out of court. Undisclosed amount, private, no one's talking about it. So yeah, it is what it is. We don't know how much, it actually got awarded. And here's the funniest part to me for the longest time has been, this is such little money compared to what these companies exchange already. For instance, the final amount that was actually awarded, or actually said to be awarded, was $538 million. The problem with that is that Samsung, I believe, made over 15 billion or so from Apple last year in parts. So when you talk about that, it's like, you could have just asked for a discount, Apple. I mean, now granted, while Samsung was making parts for the original iPhone all the way back when, unfortunately for Apple, and this is very unfortunate, like they're not happy with this, they continue to try to get away from them. They have been more and more reliant on Samsung throughout the years as Samsung's gotten better at processors, as Samsung has been pretty much the main player in OLED screens, LCD screens, like everything. When it comes to screens, you have to get it from them, as they have been one of the biggest suppliers in batteries. Despite what happened with the Note 7, Samsung typically also makes Apple batteries as well. That is one part of their business. There are a lot of things like that. So really, it's interesting. But again, it's just finally over. Finally over. Now we just have to wait for all the other trials. Damn it. All right. In some bright news, I'm going to reach out to Motorola soon for this. Apparently, Motorola is having an event August 2nd at 2 p.m. So this is going to be about a week before Samsung's big announcement. So it's going to be interesting to see what they say and talk about. But basically, this is going to be at 2 p.m. And this is most likely going to be talking about their Moto Z3 Force. That is what we're expecting at this event. We're expecting everything to hear about that, and more than likely maybe even some Lenovo things. But it is featured as a Motorola event. But that's what we're mostly going to hear about, which I feel is bad timing on Moto's part, simply because last year they got this out by July, I believe, which was ahead of everyone else. Motorola is now going to be launching this product while the Note is being talked about, while the iPhone is being talked about. That's going to hurt them. I definitely see a drop in sales for them this year because of it. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Are you interested in a Moto Z Force 3? I think that it's going to be interesting to see if Motorola will continue on with their mods, same kind of style, or will it be the change? Because I think they said they would support up to this year. So it's going to be curious to see if they will stick with the mods this year and then change next year, or if we're going to see the beginning of changes this year. So very curious to see. Although you have to give it to Motorola for having mods that continue throughout these past years on everything. So that's really awesome. And finally, we got a leak of the Xiaomi Mi Mix 3. Apparently, this is supposed to be kind of like the Oppo Find X and the Vivo, where it's more basically all screen and will most likely have some sort of mechanical camera. Now, no news on exactly how this will be, but it's a really big, important part that it looks like it will have it. So that's really cool. Again, any improvement that we keep seeing on these all-screen phones is really awesome, especially when it's without a notch. Alright guys, now that is the news for the week. Now if you have a question, just ask it in the comment section down below and I will answer before the end of the show. Just letting you know, we probably are going to go around an hour or under today just because my eyes are really irritating me. Took out my contacts earlier because they were itching me, but the day I take out my contacts, my eyes need to rest, so yeah. Alright, let's get to your guys' questions. Great channel. It's much appreciated. Well, thank you, Tank. That comment is much appreciated, and I always appreciate all of you guys watching. Would you recommend an Anker portable charger? Yes, I have one that I did a video on that was my favorite, like, portable charger. Yeah, it's a fast charger. The problem is Anker has so many different ones, and I got ones with 2 quick charge 3.0s, if I'm not mistaken. So that one's a really awesome one. So that's the one I would recommend. How was your week? My week was pretty good. Overall, had yeah, it was just it was busier on the weekend because I had my niece over, and so 2 kids in a house is just always, draining. But overall, yeah, it was pretty good. Can't complain. Thanks for the advice for my wedding. I sent you pics on Instagram. I saw that holiday, and congratulations. Everyone say congratulations to Holiday. Basically, he got married this weekend, so congratulations. Beautiful pictures, and hope you and your new wife all the best. Hello, Ricky. Have you disabled your storage permissions on your S9 since there is a bug sending private pictures without knowing and everyone your contacts? I did disable some. I believe I did. I remember seeing that. I followed the steps on the website. I think that was Android Central's thing or whatever they had talked about. But yeah, I did do something along those lines. Although I'm not sure if it's the same one you're talking about or a different one. But all I can say is I'm very happy that Samsung at least did a security patch update finally on my phone. Now I need another one, but we'll again progress. Hey man, checking in from Detroit, Michigan. How is Detroit? Love the show. One of my fans. Thanks for giving us news to us geekheads. I like that term, geekheads. Welcome. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. What's up, Ricky? Have a good weekend, I hope. Yeah, I had a pretty good time. Oppo phone won't come to the US. No, it will not come to the US. That was, at least for right now, they said they do not have plans to come to the US. I see Samsung push an update for the Note and S8 for video lock screen. Yeah, I saw that the other day. I was like, finally, that's awesome. That is honestly one by far. Oops, I got a text message. I want to show that. Let me lower the brightness. That is one of the coolest things I love about this phone, and if you haven't tried it, try it. Record a 4K video of something and have it as your lock screen on your S8 or Note 8. It looks phenomenal. It looks awesome. Do it. I have a video on it. It's on the S9 per se, but if you want to check it out, definitely check that out. It's really awesome, so definitely love it. Bluetooth on the pen is cool, but won't that would have a huge feature, more like something you use once in the blue or at all? I don't know. I think if you can really do a lot with the pen, it's gonna. Okay, here's the thing. I think people are going to use their pen more. I also think people are going to lose their pen more. So that's my prediction on it being Bluetooth. I think people are going to use the pen more as you see these features happen. I think there's going to be a aha moment in Samsung's marketing. But more importantly, the big thing about it is that I feel like what's going to happen is you're going to see this happen, and then you're going to be like, oh, I lost my pen. Like, I feel like that's going to happen, but we'll have to wait and see. Charging iPhone wirelessly with AirPods coming case in 2019. I did see that article as well, or a couple of articles about it. But yeah, I think it's going to be really interesting to see how it will go. I don't know. Is the case going to be bigger? How much battery is the case really going to have with that? Is it going to be like more of an emergency thing? I'm curious. I'm curious. Bluetooth S Pen used to the next slide on the PowerPoint presentation? Absolutely. For business purposes, that is a great feature to use. Did you hear about LeBron is a Laker now? Is it confirmed? I heard that it was looking that way, and that there is even, I live in LA. There was some backlash, which I don't have it, but there was some backlash like, oh no, we don't want LeBron over here. It's like, I think it's because of the Kobe LeBron argument, but whatever. I mean, if you want a winning team, you get winning players. That's how I see it. Bluetooth S Pen must be charged. I think it's gonna have like pogo pins inside of on the pen itself, so that when you put it into its what do you call it, silo in the phone, it will charge that way. So that's how you're gonna charge it, is in the phone. It has been confirmed. It it has been confirmed that LeBron did sign with the Lakers for $154 million. I see. Dang, that's a lot of money. Note 9 got my attention. Yep. 5 cameras, what can that be? Wide, zoom, normal, x-ray? Yeah, no, 5 cameras in total. That's the big headliner, but really it's just a triple camera on the back. Okay, I was wrong. Oh, a whole bunch of questions just loaded. Everyone drink. Okay, I was wrong into the news. 5 cameras, LG. I want to pre-order the Note 9. I heard the usual pre-ordering not the way to go due to the fact that they lots of bugs and slow down quicker. Is that true, or should I wait for later? No, it's not really true with phones. I mean, if there is fixes that need to happen, they fix them pretty rapidly. You have to understand overall that yes, they are making millions. I mean, they're literally going to try to make at least 5 million phones in the first month, to sell 5 million phones in the first month. So yeah, they're going to crank out a lot of phones. But once Samsung goes, they don't stop. So yeah, I don't think it's. I've not found that to be true. That the later notes are better than the earlier notes in my past experience. The more thing about pre-ordering is with the S9, I was really upset with Samsung because with their pre-orders, they didn't give anything. And then the first week of launch, they gave something. So that is something I'm going to be looking out for my family. I am going to get the Note right away, of course, because I need it for the channel. However, for my family, I will maybe not pre-order it for them. I might wait till it comes to the time, like, okay, let's wait and see if they are giving something for free, or if there's a BOGO. 3 Galaxy S10s coming out, 1 low end. I don't think one's going to be necessarily low end, although that would be smart, so Samsung can really combat the iPhone SE. But actually, the more I say that, that might be a good thing. Like, can you imagine an S10 coming in at the price point of 500, 550 even? I think that would be a really good thing for Samsung to have something like that. And it's an S10, so it has all the same software maybe, but the hardware is different because that one's going to have a single back camera, whereas the regular one's going to have a dual back camera, and the higher end one, the Plus, is going to have the triple camera. So interesting thought. I like the idea of that, actually, the lower end, and more the more I think about it. Will Samsung feature a promo with the Note 9? We will wait and see for that. I haven't heard anything yet, although they don't talk promos till this month in July, so we'll see. Do you know who's making the screens for the next iPhone? Still majority Samsung, although LG might make some as well. Hey Ricky, did you get any unpacked invites yet? I certainly hope you can get good to go. I did not get a specific response that, like, they said they will be picking who they're inviting in the next upcoming weeks. That's the only thing I got. The next Pixel looks hideous. Google should have done like you said. Flipped glass and metal portions on those bezel notches be good. Yep. Galaxy S10 with a larger display. Well, yes, it will have a larger display because of the fact that you are going to have a more bezel-less design. So yes. We need another round of tweets for Unpacked. I mean, yeah, if you guys want to do another round of tweets for Unpacked, if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically I did a video where I basically said if I go to Unpacked, if Samsung sends us to Unpacked, we will give away a Galaxy Note 9. So, you know, the idea behind that being that the views and everything like that will increase the channel, make us grow, so that I would immediately give back and buy a Note 9 for you guys. So that's my thought process. We'll see if it happens. But yeah, that's what he's referring to. So yes, if you guys, you know, tweet at Samsung, you know, and everything like that, it really would help us out. Heck, if Samsung actually sends us, meaning if they pay for the flight and hotel, they can easily buy the Note 9 then. I'm thinking of all the expenses to actually go out there to New York, but yeah, it would be awesome. Um, I wish Samsung got mods. Yeah, that would be cool. I want to have all the phone modulars in 5 years. Yeah, I think you're going to see more modular add-ons as time goes by. I really don't see a Bluetooth benefit in an S Pen when you have a phone in your hand. As for taking pictures, setting your phone down and walking away to get a picture, someone may be walking away with your phone. That's always a possibility. How's the Galaxy X? Again, what I saw was not what is being talked about now, but again, early iterations, right? Which Anker portable charger do you have? I want to say, let me see. Let me take a look at my Amazon orders real quick. Oh no, wait. I think Anker sent me that one. It will definitely be in the link in my description. So if you go ahead and check out in the description of this video, I have a YouTube Tech Guy basically page where all the stuff that I review. So I'm looking at that right now. Let's see if it's in there. There's the tilt one. Is this it? Yeah, I believe this is it. So let me pull it up. Power Core 2. No, the Power Core 2 didn't have the fast wireless charging. So this is it. Ultra compact. Okay. Sorry, Anker has a lot of them, which is the problem, unfortunately, that they do have it. So I will put it right now in the link. I'm going to put a link right now in the chat for you. This is the one you should buy. It is the Anker Power Core 2 Ultra Compact. It's a 10,000 milliamp battery, and it does have a quick charge for all the devices. So that's the one I currently use for smaller trips. For bigger trips, I still use the Tilt one, but that is the one. So yeah, hopefully that helps out, and I will add that to our YouTube Tech Guy Amazon page, which has all the stuff we use here. Great stream. Would be great. You would be great getting a Note 9 when it comes out. Yeah, I should be getting a Note 9 when it comes out for sure. Great channel. Really enjoy your style, content delivery. Kind regards, Richard from UK. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate that. Won't Bixby be able to take a picture without the S Pen? Yes, but again, I do see where it could be useful. Trust me, with the remote taking photo. And again, it's multiple features that it will have too. Anyone doing something cool for 4th of July? Any trips? Not me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like to go out as much on 4th of July anymore. Just too many drunk people, man, driving in LA too. Is the Asus ROG gaming smartphone coming to the US? Yes, it is coming to the US, most likely in August. Note 9 will have 4,000 milliamp battery, better 8 gigs of RAM will only be on a specific feature, so we don't know if all Note 9s will have it. Will this make you switch from the Note 8 to the Note 9? Mainly complain about the Note 9 is the design resembles the Note 8. What do you think? For me, the Note 9 is now looking like, yes, it is worth the upgrade from the Note 8. But again, we'll have to wait and see till it's official. I hope the S Pen will have an IR blaster. Just point the button on the S Pen and switch on and off. That would be hilarious to get the IR blaster finally come back on a Samsung smartphone with the S Pen. That's a dream. It's starting to look like Doctor Strange is going to save the Avengers. I'm not sure. Oh, you're saying because they announced that there will be a new Doctor Strange movie? Yeah, I mean, I think he already has saved it without going into spoiler territory about the movie. I noticed I can no longer set custom text message tones for my contacts on the S9. Do you think Samsung will bring back this feature in an update? I thought they just brought it back with an update. Did they take it again with another update? I don't know. But I swear I saw an article not too long ago about that happening. So yeah. Bluetooth pen that would kill the Note 9 battery. I don't think so as much because you're talking about Bluetooth 4.2, if not Bluetooth 5.0, which Bluetooth 5.0 does not drain your battery almost at all in comparison. So yeah, no, I think it's gonna have the highest end Bluetooth technology, which means that they won't drain your battery anywhere near as much. Maybe Samsung will have a Bluetooth active when taking out the S Pen. Yeah, it won't be active until you get it out, just like it normally is. If the S10 comes out for 500, I would get it straight up. Yeah, I think that would. I think a lot of people would be like, yes. You have any merch? Yeah, I do have merch. Just check out in the description. We have links to all the merch, including we will be coming out with some new ones soon. I'm just paying someone to design the last one right now. Let's see. I just got my new LG G6 Oreo 2 days ago. Nice, the Oreo update on the G6. iPad 10.5 coming out with iPhone 10 features, but not the 12.9. Why? I'm not sure why Samsung would make that distinction. Maybe they don't think the notch will look good in that big of a design for the 12.9, and maybe that it still you need more bezels when holding a bigger screen. You should change the time to 3:16 so you can have a merch merch loss Austin 3:16. Yeah, I thought about doing that, but yeah, no, I want to keep it at 1:16 for legal purposes. Will you be covering the Samsung Unpacked event? Will you be reviewing the Note 9? I will be reviewing the Note 9 for sure. The Note series is one of our biggest covered videos we always do. We always do at least 20 to 30 videos on the Note. So yes, there will be a lot of Note coverage. I have another variation of the Anchor one. It's by Aki. Is great. Got it. Too many drunk people. Whoa, a whole lot of questions. Just let it take them. Yeah. Unbox Therapy is giving out 106 smartphones. Yes. Yeah, they are. Let's see. Looking forward to the Note 10. How long do we have to wait till we hear more about it? Like they do with the S10? I should know everything about the Note 10. Or sorry, Note 10. Note 9 by the end of this month. What about the OnePlus 6T? I think the OnePlus 6T will come out more towards October, November. I really hope Samsung releases 3 S10s, cuts out the other cell phones so they can have fewer phones, push out updates faster to us. That would be great. What do you think about the continued conversation on Google Home? I think it's really good. Still have a lot. It's like every time I want to do a Google Home video, Google pushes out another update. So it's kind of challenging, but yeah. So yeah. All right, guys. I think I'm going to end a little sooner. My eyes are really killing me right now. So I think I'm going to end a little bit early today. But yeah, some more videos coming out this week. If you can do me a favor, if you are still watching this right now, it means that you really support the channel and I really appreciate it. If you can, check out our last video. It was a sponsored video, but it was on Skin. If you can just watch it and give a like, thumbs up on it, I would really appreciate it. We don't get sponsored videos much often, but when we do, I want to make sure that they know it is worth it. So that is one thing that would really help us out. So I do appreciate that. When will you know about the Galaxy 10? Probably at CES, but we'll have to wait and see. I wish another Note tablet would come out front-firing speakers. Well, I mean, to be fair, the S10 is supposed to have front-firing glass, so better than front-firing speakers, right? Your whole front is a speaker, so that might be cool. But yeah, all right, guys, let me know if you want to see anything really cool covered this month. July is a month I'm really excited for because we're going to have the Google Home screens come out. The smart displays, basically. You're going to have one coming out from Lenovo, JBL, and LG. So we hope to get all of them and cover them. So definitely excited to check out those. All right, guys. Thank you as always so much for watching. This has been RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, why don't you go ahead and subscribe up there. Make sure you follow us on social media right here. And of course, check out our latest video up there. And right down here, you're going to find the perfect video for you. Or at least that's what YouTube tells me. Thanks again.